It's Kyle. Today I'll be reviewing The Truce at Bakura by Kathy Tyers. That's how I believe you pronounce your last name, but it's spelled T-Y-E-R-S. But The Truce at Bakura, the reason I'm reviewing this book is it's a great place, in my opinion, to start reading Star Wars books, the expanded universe. Basically where The Truce at Bakura picks up is right after The Return of the Jedi. The action in the movie ends. The plot of The Truce at Bakura picks up immediately, which is the reason why I'm recommending this book, because in the expanded universe of the Star Wars books, which there's been countless Star Wars books written, some focus on what happened before the movies, some in between the movies, some way distant future, but the books I prefer to read are the ones that started immediately after The Return of the Jedi and this continue the story forward. I've read probably around 60 or 70 books that continue the story after The Return of the Jedi. At this point, they're almost 30 or 40 years past the action of The Return of the Jedi. The Truce at Bakura is the one that kind of kickstarts that line of books. It's a standalone book. One thing Star Wars likes to do most of the time, they usually break up the books into series. So there might be a book, an 8-book series or a 3-book series, or there's been some as long as 20-book series. But usually there's some big central plot, some big crises in the universe that kind of focuses on the mini-series, and then that crisis ends and they move on to the next one. But The Truce at Bakura is one of the few standalone books, which I think is good because it kind of gets you started in the Star Wars literary world, introduces you to it. You can find out if you like Star Wars books. If you do, then you can kind of continue reading onward and enjoy the many great books that have been written since then. But The Truce at Bakura, the basic plot of it is immediately after the action of the Return of the Jedi, a message is intercepted from a distant planet on the kind of edge of Imperial space, Bakura, and basically the Rebel Alliance figures out that Bakura is actually facing an invasion from some unknown alien force. And a lot of people don't really think about that. After Return of the Jedi, you know, most people just assume the Empire collapses, but really it's just the Emperor is killed, and his force at that Endor is destroyed, but he still has the rest of the Empire. So the rest of the Empire just is immediately collapsed. So a lot of the Star Wars books after Return of the Jedi focus on the conflict between the Rebel Alliance and the Empire, and kind of the swing and balance of the war and who's going to ultimately win. Well, the Rebel Alliance sees this message from Bakura as a chance to maybe win over a planet, and they think if they go to Bakura's aid and help them fight off this invasion from this alien force, that perhaps Bakura will decide to side with the Rebel Alliance instead of the Empire. So that's kind of the basic idea behind The Truce at Bakura. I mean, all the major characters from the movies is in this: so Han, Leia, Luke, Chewie. So if you like the characters from the movies, those same characters are in the books. Great action. I really enjoy the Star Wars books. I think if you're really interested in starting to read the Star Wars books, like I said, this is where I would recommend you start. I believe once you do, you'll get hooked and you'll start reading all the books like I do, and then eventually someday, much like I do, you'll have a bookshelf with a couple shelves full of nothing but Star Wars books. So I hope you'll try out the Star Wars literary universe, even if you don't start with The Truce at Bakura and you decide to start with a different series. Strongly recommend that you read a Star Wars book and see if you enjoy it. I believe if you like the movies, you'll enjoy the book, or I should say the books. So The Truce at Bakura is a great place to start reading Star Wars books.